deserve to be on this team more than special teams, but as a part of the defensive player too.
Isaac, you have shown a lot more physicality this camp. Is that because you're a little more relaxed in the system?
I feel like it's something that I've always been. That's part of my game that I've always been. I tackle, not afraid to. I play in the run game. It's a way I've always been that helped me in special teams tackling too. So, like I said, it's just me being comfortable having OTAs under my belt.
Thank you, Ben.
Hey Isaac, today DA was asked a little bit about kind of the, for lack of better terms, blinders that are being used for the DBs for eye discipline.
Right.
Can you speak a little bit towards that and how that's impacted practices?
Yeah, for sure. It make you focus your eyes a lot because you can't see right past here and like here. So like, for instance, like it's like when you come off a release with a receiver, where are your eyes? If your eyes are high, you know what I mean. You're not gonna be able to see the receiver out your break. So we was working some of those drills like at the top of the route, really focusing your eyes on the hips and feet, so that as soon as he break inside, you break inside with him. As soon as he break outside, you break outside with him. But if you have like a big vision, it's a lot easier to get juked. So it's just something that we make it a little harder in practice, so it's easier in the game.
Is this something you've worked with before, or is that kind of new here?
It's new here. We started using that in OTA, so yeah.
And just
stole
real quick,
that from the horse industry.
What do y'all refer to them as?
Just the goggles.
Does it affect you, like, trying to catch passes sometimes? Or like,
when we first we only use them in Indy. When we first put them on, it was hard, but like now, like today, we was catching everything with them. It's pretty easy now, and it help you really focus on the ball because your vision's so small.
Yeah, Isaac, with your parents being born in Ghana, has the NFL approached you about promoting the game in Africa or in your country, or what?
They have not. I know last year some of my friends went over there to Ghana and Nigeria, and I think they did a program over there, but they haven't. I don't know. I think I got to communicate with somebody and let them know I'm part of that. Yeah.
What's it been like having a guy like Marshon Lattimore,
Right. I mean, as you see what he's doing on the field every single day, he making the play. So, you know, he's not too vocal, but like everybody know when he playing, you watch. So like for instance, today on the play, it's like a 1-yard slant, like the hardest play to cover in football. You just see how he transition on his break to break that play up. A lot of guys can't make that play, so we really learn from Marshon more, just watching what he do and just trying to replicate that and just doing what he do.
Can you talk us a little bit through what was going through your head? It was a couple of days ago, there was a deep shot to Isaac Yiadom down the left sideline. You stayed patient, you fought through that. What was kind of going through your head on that play?
Right, you know, Rashid's super fast, everybody know, but like the thing about Rashid, he get out his breaks really, really fast too. So like I try to stay most of the time even with Rashid. So when you stay even with Rashid, he gonna leave you. So that's exactly what happened because I had to play through the hitch, through the comeback, and after that it's a fade. So he cleared both zones and he just took off. And usually I play back shoulder to top fade, and the ball was coming. I saw his eyes light up, and at the top it's just playing his hands. We work on that drill all the time. So at the top, just don't look back. When you can't look back, I'm not in contact with him. Just play through the hands and don't finish. I mean, I had to finish and rip it out, and that's exactly what I did.
Is it hard sometimes with a guy with that kind of speed to stay disciplined? Maybe for other NFL corners or
yeah, nah, it's for sure. It's very hard. Just like a guy that fast because you taught and you want to take away the deep ball. So everybody just always stay on top of guys like that. But then they open up the intermediate routes, the low routes. So like if you stay on top of Sheed all the time, you just open up and stay on top. He's gonna sit it down and run the hitch. He's gonna sit it down, run the comeback. No sit for like 15, 20 yards too. So you gotta really be able to play every single route with those guys, knowing that he can leave you too.
Isaac, you've had other stops in other NFL camps. What sets apart this fan base here?
Sorry, say again?
This fan base, New Orleans fan base, it made any different from where you've been?
Yeah, I love it. I remember last year when the first time I ran out that tunnel, I tell all my boys from every team I've been on, I'm like, this stadium, this is the loudest stadium you ever play in. They playing that music, we running out the tunnel, the lights are off. Like it just hype you up. It just make you appreciate the game of football so much. Playing here is like so exciting. It's never a dull moment on Sundays here.
You've played a lot of special teams, college, now into the NFL. What have you learned from JT Gray?
A lot. Even today, after practice, we working on stuff on the side, and he just teaching me how to pry guys open, versus advice, how to beat a single, and stuff that we both do, you know, a good job on, and we use different techniques to do it. But like, it's little things that make him so good. It's little things that he think about before he go. You know what I mean? Some people just use their athleticism on special teams, but you can tell like JT, he has a plan before he go every single time, and he's been teaching me his plan and stuff that I'm trying to work on to help my game.
Can you tell us a little bit about how Joe Woods has impacted the game?
Yeah, you know, like I say, I was with Coach Joe in Denver, so I'm familiar with his technique. That's what I learned coming into the league. So I like the technique that he teaches, and like we all working on it. You know what I mean? He trying to teach us how to stay square at the line, use our hands. He coaching us on the sideline every single play. We had a great DB coach last year, so I'm thankful that we got replaced with another good DB coach, and can't take it for granted because it's hard to find this league.
Not a bad run here, right? Aaron Glenn, then Chris Richard, now
Yeah.
Marcus Robertson.
All good DB coaches, yeah. We lucky.
So in the past coverage drills, whether it's 11 on 11 or 7 on 7, when you get a chance to go back and watch the film, are you seeing yourself show up in a different way this year than maybe you have in the past, or is it kind of the same at this point? I know it's early, but it seems like you've had a few good breakups.
Right. I mean, I feel like last year when I was in Houston, I was at the top of my game. So I feel like it's just carrying over. Like this year, I feel like I'm improving each and every single day. So I try to look back at it, and every day there's something I'm trying to get better on. But it's not like, I don't think it's like, oh, I got so much better this year than I was last year. I feel like last year I improved a lot, and I was happy with the way I played. And when I got here, you know, I had to catch up, and now I got an opportunity to play some defense. So I'm trying to show the coaches what I can do.
Yeah. So you do get that sense, though, that you really have an opportunity to be a regular, even when it's already a really good defensive player.
For sure. In any type of way I can help, you know, I already know I'm going to help on special teams. Any type of way that I can help when my name is called on defense, I'll make sure the coaches trust me because I trust myself to be out there.
What other sports did you play growing up?
Just track.
Track.
Yeah.
What did you run?
400, 600,
Any
that's
relays?
it. 4x4, yep.
That means he's fast.
Man's race.
Wait, you
Man's
ran the
race.
4x400?
Yep.
Okay.
Never any sprints. I ain't running the 100, 200, nothing like that. Yeah. Just
Sorry?
run long.
This one going, man.
Yep. Just go.
Yeah. Well, endurance is important in
Yeah.
football. What was your? Did you have any interesting accolades as a track?
Yeah, I went to nationals 3 times. I went to nationals 3 times. Yeah. So that was pretty good. I ran in Massachusetts. What else? At one point, I was U.S. number 3 in 600 indoors. I was really good at the 600. That's like a lap and a half inside the indoor track. I wish I would have ran like the faster races. That's what everybody talk about, 100 yards and everything. But I know when it comes to the 4, nobody messes with me.
Was it always obvious though that if your future was in sports, it would be more football than track?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, as you know, ain't that many track scholarships out there. It's way easier to get a football scholarship than a track scholarship. And of course, I think like any other football player, I ran track to try to get fast. So that's something. I'm still in contact with my track coach from high school. So.
Yeah, you know, Odell Beckham's dad lives around here, and he was a track athlete in the Olympics and professionally. In fact, I think he was part of a gold medal relay team.
Jeez, that's a blessing. I didn't know that.
Odell's mom.
She was good too. Yeah. No, it's not his it's his stepdad. Stepdad. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah. That's a blessing.
But yeah, I played golf with him once actually recently. It's kind of funny. So look, why BC?
Close to home. Actually, I was young. I remember I went over there for a visit one day. They offered me. The next day they called me, said, "So, what you gonna do? You gonna commit?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I didn't know what I was saying or what I was doing, but it worked out. And I couldn't say no on the phone, so I just said yeah, and I was stuck, and it all worked out. So
How hungry are you for your next interception, man? If you only had one, right?
I don't know if I had one at OTAs. I haven't had one. No, I haven't had one. I haven't had one, so I got.
You had one your rookie year, didn't you?
Oh yeah. I
Who's
did.
that against?
I
Do you remember who you picked off?
What's
You gotta
his
have the
name?
ball somewhere, right?
What's his name from the Chargers? Phillips.
Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers.
Okay.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers. Yeah, on a 7 route. Yeah, so they got me hyped. That was towards the end of my rookie year. I gotta get a couple more.
You
Yeah.
got the ball somewhere?
Yeah, it's in the house for sure. It's getting a little flat. I got to put some air in there. Yeah, it's there.
You know the offensive coordinator here went to BC.
Right? Yeah, I knew that, of course.
I went to Boston University. Hockey rival.
There you go. Yeah. Big hockey fan.
So, cool.
Thanks, Archie.
Thank you.